Hey guys, it's Tyranno Dudley. Tyranno is not here at the moment. This is Dudley. My friend is still Tyranno. I am not Dudley anymore because I do not have my Sprite Brothers anymore. Sadly, I know. Like, why is the YouTube channel called Tyranno Dudley? But I am making my Spike Brothers again. I brought my Maximum Juggernauts today. I need one more break ride, and I'm just missing the Demotic Lord Emperor Dudley. That is all I am missing for the deck. But they went up a little bit because I bought them. They were like $5 each, so now they're about like 12 to 15 around there. So, well, I'm sorry that we have not been posting videos, but I was just like, you don't always need to have money to post YouTube videos. So just like, so I'm gonna make a new segment. It's gonna be called Playing on a Budget. So you guys heard of Aquaforce, but these are budget forces. So this is the starting grade 0. Of course, there's better grade 0s, but again, I like having fun with the game. I like making a lot of decks, which is why I make a lot of decks in every card game that I play. I play Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and this, and Vanguard. But this is how I don't get bored of the game. I make different decks, and it keeps me occupied. So we're gonna start and talk about the grade 0. The grade 0 is he's a cute little guy. Look at him. He's like, rah, I got a sword. It does stuff, and his ability is actually really good. It's an act you put into your soul. You pick a unit, and when it's the 4th attack, you draw a card. So it doesn't have to hit. As long as you attack, you draw a card. So it's good. I like it. Yeah, I usually always get it off. They usually don't retire because it's just like, oh, hey, you don't have to worry about it. So, so that's the grade 0. You guys can do whatever grade 0 you want. It's fine. But then again, this is playing on a budget. They're Aquaforce, but whenever I make a budget deck, I put like budget in front. So Kaguras, budget rows. Great Nature, Budget Nature, Genesis, Budgetness, I don't know, I'm just thinking of stuff. So here we're gonna go off with the triggers first. So let's see now. So we got 4 heal triggers, because if you don't run any heals, you're a champ. Then we got 3 draws. 3 draw triggers. I like this one. She's from set 11, base set, no, that's not 11, that's base set 13. That's base set 13. And she has a skill where she goes, you can put her into the soul and give a unit plus 3,000, so. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have reroll 9 stands. I don't like running a lot of this. Well, you have to run 16 triggers, but stands make the deck work faster because you always like to attack more with this deck. But ironically, in my build of this budget deck, you don't need stands to get your stuff off. It helps because you get more attacks, put more pressure in, more power, but you don't need stands. Like, I could put crits if I wanted to. It would probably not work the same, but I would do more damage, be more scary. Because everybody's like, oh, they're gonna run stand triggers. It's an Aquaforce deck, so that's the lineup. The draws, I put the draws in because I don't think Aquaforce have enough draw power, so I just put in 3, and it does help out a lot. So now we are going to do the grade 1s. So let's see, we got, remember this is budget. You can be, if you have the cards to make it good, go ahead. We run, these are from the trial deck. We run 4 Tier Knight Cypress. It's a crappy effect. Counterblast 1, it's an act, it gets plus 1,000. Then we have also from the trial deck, we run 3 Mercenary Brave Shooter. When you have, what does it even do? Oh, when this unit attacks, if you have an Aquaforce Vanguard and the number of regards you have is 2 or less, this unit gets plus 3,000. So let's say you attack with him, and him, it'll be 1,700 because you have it's just 2 or less. So if there's still 2 rested, it still gets the plus 3. It's the 10k of the deck. We're running 3 Tier Knight Theo. I really like this artwork of him. He looks like a champ. He's the 8,000 of the deck. And we're running 2 Battle Siren Tortilla. I don't know how to pronounce it. I apologize for my grammar. She boosts an Aquaforce Vanguard. If it's the 3rd battle of that turn or more, it gets plus 4,000. So it is the 10k booster of the deck. And on my personal thing, people don't like running. Oh my god, people don't like running it, but I personally like it because it always gets the 4th attacking, which always goes good for that and our budget grade 3. Storm Rider Eugene. What it does, if it's the 1st attack, it gets plus 2,000. It has to attack the Vanguard. It gets plus 2,000, and then you switch with somebody in the back for an additional attack. So that's one attack, and then you instantly get a second attack off it. And this is all cheap, very cheap, very cheap. So, oh, wrong way. Very cheap. So these are probably like 50 cents at the most. Sorry, I'll try to include the prices if I remember correctly. These are now we have to the grade 2s. The first video where I'm not stuttering as much. So we're on 4. I want the rares, but I think the rares are a little more expensive. But hey, on budget. We're on 4 tier 9 Lazara. It's the 10k of the deck. That's all it is, and it's an interceptor, 5k shield. And we're running 4 Twin Strike Brave Shooter. It has the same effect as where's it at? This guy has the same effect as this guy. When it attacks, and if you have 2 or less rearguards that are, if you have two, okay, now I'm stuttering. If you have 2 rearguards that are rested or less, it gets plus 3,000. So it is a 12k of the deck. Then we run my little favorite tag. My friend runs it too, so I sort of copied him. But hey, it's cool. So we run 2 Tidal Rescue Sea Turtle Soldier. And what it does, when it displays on the Vanguard or the Rearguard, you can look at the top card of your deck, and if it is a grade 1 or grade 2, superior call it to the field. But if it's a grade 0 or grade 3, you just shuffle your deck. This actually helps me out a lot. It's just like, oh, like I literally filled my field up just because of these 2 cards. I'm thinking about taking out my last grade 3, but grade 2 is Coral Assault. When it is a dirt attack or more, it gets plus 3,000 when it attacks, so it's at 11k. I personally think it's alright, but I personally do like the turtle a lot better. So, on to the grade 3s. No, every grade 3 in this deck is very inexpensive, and every grade 3 in this deck is under $5. So, it's because like one of my friends, his budget range for a card is $5 or less. So, we're running backwards. These cards are not supposed to be in here, but hey, it's all I have for now. We have 2, this really bad card, Titan of the Proxy Mine. When this unit is boosted, it's a Vanguard and Rearguard effect. When this unit is boosted by an Aqua Force, it gets plus 2,000, which is not that good. And we run this card, and then we have one from the first trial deck. I think the only trial deck they've ever had is Naval Geyser Dragon, and his ability is super bad. Limit Break 4, Counter Blast 2. Until end of turn, this unit gets plus 3,000 in auto Vanguard. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, if it is the third battle of that turn or more, choose 2 of your Aquaforce Rearguard and stand them. Its other effect is when this unit attacks, if it is the third battle of the turn or more, this unit gets plus 3,000. So if you have a Limit Break, it gets plus 6,000 if it's a third attack or more. And so it would be 16 by itself. No, these are both 10Ks. But its ability, I don't like it because you have to hit. I'm really iffy about stuff that has to hit. I get really pissed off. I'm like, oh, they're gonna guard it, so they're not gonna let it through unless they're like at no damage, and it's just been healing like crazy. Then we have this guy. He's from base set 13, Cobalt Wave Dragon. I personally like him. He can swing for 17 by himself, and anything in the back is just a plus. And what he does, his limit break is when your rearguard attacks a Vanguard, if it is the third battle of that turn or more, this unit gets plus 2,000 and a crit. And when this unit its other regular skill, here I'll zoom in on it. Its other skill is if it is the 4th attack, if it was the 4th battle of this turn or more, this unit gets plus 5,000 to the end of the battle. So basically, like, when you rearguard the attack, if it's the dirt attack, it gets plus 2 and a crit. And then when it attacks by itself, it gets plus 5,000. So I run 2 of these. I'm thinking about running 4 of them because I personally like them a lot. When you have I'll explain it near the end of the video. So I'm thinking about taking 2 of these out for 2 more of these. These are like $1 to $2. Not that much. It's very inexpensive. This guy's like 5, I think, but you don't need him because he's from the trial deck. I think he's very bad. And the reason I like about him is that he gets the effect when he attacks. So he gets pluses, and you know you have to hit. This deck, it's literally a lot of pressure. That's what it is, a lot of pressure. Then we have 2 Storm Rider Diomedes. It has the same effect as Storm Rider Eugene. What it does is, if it's the first attack, it gets plus 2000, so it's an 11k grade 3 when it attacks, and then you switch a unit. So, and that's basically what it does. And then we have one last card, Revon, which I bought from my friend for $1, and these things are like $2 to $3 here, very inexpensive. And it is actually a very good grade 3 for an 11k. And what it does is, Limit Break 4. When this unit attacks a Vanguard of the number of rested Aqua Force in the front row is 3, you may pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets plus 3000 and a crit until the end of that battle. So, and his other skill is Act. A counter +1, this unit gets plus 2 until end of turn. So this card can be your last card to win. Ironically, his name is the last card, Revon. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this overfight, and I'm going to explain a little combo that I like to always do with this guy right here. And I'll do a simple little combo thing that you can do with this deck. It's very, very easy and simple. So let's see, we're gonna go with Adam Field or Eugene. Where's Eugene? With that, the 10k. Alright, so think of it like this, alright? You haven't used your skill yet, alright? Because it's like, oh no, I want to get the 4th attack off. So what you can do is, this is what you have, this is your field, alright? This is your field. Well, you don't need Eugene. Eugene is held. Eugene or this, it doesn't matter. Even if it doesn't hit, you still get the extra attacking. So we're gonna put this in the back, the Lazarus, and we're gonna put that there. Oh, come on, we don't even need that. We don't need a Eugene. We're gonna put that there. Alright, so we're gonna activate his skill, put it into the soul. I'm gonna choose him. If it's the 4th attack, you get a draw card. I believe that's how it works. I believe these. Yeah, it's just choose one of your Aqua Force, so you can. And then you put this in the back. It's a 10k. So you attack with this first. It's 11. You switch. 10,000. That's second attack. This is 17. You attack the Vanguard. They have like grade 3s for rear guards, so they can't intercept. And then since that's the third attack, this card gets 2,000 and a crit. So when it attacks, it's already 17 by itself because it's the 4th attack or more. And then this, if it's the third battle or more and it boosts an Aqua Force Vanguard, it gets plus 4,000. So it'll be 27 to the Vanguard every turn. 27 was a crit every turn, just to, and it always puts a lot of pressure on your card. It'll bait out perfect guards, quintet walls, even though there's only three quintet walls right now for Gold Paladin, Royal Paladin, and Morocco. But because it puts a lot of pressure, it's just like, oh, 2 crits. Fuck. Do I want to let it go through? I'm at 5 damage. Oh, I have to guard it. 1 to pass. Oh, okay. Shoot, I went through. But that's what you can always do. So let's say it's your turn. You just switch these, and then go bam, switch, bam, bam, bam. That's the third battle. Plus 2 and a crit. And do it again for 27. You can do this multiple times. Just protect your rear guards. You'll be perfectly fine. I guarantee it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, and another thing I want to discuss is Quintet Walls for this set, for this deck, do not come out. Not this set coming out right now. They said 14. It comes out 15, I believe. And Quintet Walls, I believe, are very, very inexpensive. Every Quintet Wall right now is under $5. They're like $3 around there. So and I guarantee you, Bushy Road made Quintet Walls for budget players. I really honestly think that's what they made them for, because it's not very expensive. Because they're not, Quintet Walls aren't that great. That entire Quintet Wall thing is an entire luck factor. If you reveal 3 grade 3, it's like, oh, it's worthless, it's useless now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be uploading more videos of budget decks that I have made, but they actually work really decent. And then my friends are always surprised, like, how is this deck even living? I was like, hey, just because you don't put a lot of money down on the deck doesn't mean that it's not going to be good. Well, thanks for watching, and please remember to rate, comment, like, and subscribe.